Kitco Mining's special coverage of the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference is brought to you by First Mining Gold.
Century Lithium is advancing a lithium project in America's home for lithium, and that being Nevada State. I'm with Spiros Cacos. He is investor relations for Century. How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Tell us about the project. What are you focused on?
Oh, good. We're focused on a project called the Clayton Valley Lithium Project. It's in Clayton Valley, Nevada, which is pretty much central Nevada, right between Vegas and Reno, right?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful area. We're one of three of the most advanced projects in the state of Nevada. You've got Ioneer, it's got the Rowlett Ridge project. Lithium America's got a great project called Thacker Pass. And then there's us. We're Century Lithium. We've got the Clayton Valley Lithium project, currently at feasibility study.
Nevada's known for a lot of things. It's like kind of it's kind of America's gold state. It's kind of America's silver state. But what is it about its endowment right there for lithium? Because it seems like there are so many other companies that are down there. Never mind that you have all the infrastructure around it.
Yeah. No, it's a great state. It's a mining state. That's what it comes down to. It's a great mining state. Jurisdiction-wise, we couldn't have had a better choice of jurisdiction. It happens to hold one of the largest lithium resources in the world, right? It's a very rich state when it comes to resources, to lithium resources. It's just a matter of time before people are able to kind of extract them and bring them into production. So companies that came in first early on were able to successfully advance their projects really fast. We're kind of on the back of those heels, moving to take this project towards production. So yeah, you've got gold projects, you've got silver projects that are in the area, and we're kind of right in between. And really in a beautiful part of the desert where we have access to solar energy and geothermal energy, and help develop this project towards production.
What's the infrastructure around the project now?
There's nothing around us, right? I mean, there's power, of course, highway and access to power. We're lucky enough that that power is because our neighbor is North America's only producing lithium operation. That's Albemarle's Silver Peak brine operation. So that's our neighbor. So it's a great neighbor to have. And other than that, there's not much around, right? It's just beautiful, quiet desert.
What's the operation going to be like? I think you said there's going to be a direct lithium extraction process?
Yeah, we use the DLE, or direct lithium extraction process, which uses, in our case, it's a very simple process, an ion exchange process, where we're using hydrochloric acid, which we produce actually on site. ThyssenKrupp is actually helping us design that right now. And we don't need to truck sulfuric acid or any other dangerous chemical in there. So from the ESG side, it's really good. The idea is to extract it, and then we're already getting 99.5% extraction from the claystone. And then we've shipped our lithium concentrate solution to a company called Saltworks in Richmond, British Columbia, where they've evaporated and produced lithium carbonate. And our purity is 99.94%, which is what they call enhanced purity. It's like the highest grade you can get. So we're really, really pleased about that.
Talk about the history of Century. How did this project come to it?
Yeah, it's been around for quite some time. The group behind it, before I was there, was a typical venture capital company that kind of came in. They had the courage and the guts to kind of move into the lithium space very early on and pick up a large piece of land. They slowly built a team, built a resource over the years, and since about 2017, really advanced the project. And now we completed a pre-feasibility study in 2021. We're currently completing our feasibility study, which will be out by the second quarter of this year, followed by the plan of operations, kickstart our EIS permitting, and gives us access to potential grants and loans that the US government is giving out there, and move it towards production, right?
What's your funding state right now?
We got $30 million in the bank, so we're in a great position. The funding for the project to go forward, it's going to be different, right? We'd love to bring in a joint venture partner, kind of like Ioneer did with Sibanye, right? Yeah. So that's a classic mining deal like that. There's, again, potential grants and loans coming in from the federal government. We have to look at that. We saw Ioneer get a grant for $700 million, right? Yeah. Subject to successful permitting. So we're hoping something like that might come into play. And also, of course, there's your offtake agreements, right? So we're not looking to do offtake right now. Rather get the joint venture in, and then move to the offtake agreement much later on.
Your investor relations is Spiros, so you're a very good person to talk about this. We're at the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference. There's all of these gold juniors right now. They're all talking to people. They're trying to raise some money, trying to raise investors as well too. How different is that work compared to lithium and critical metals right now? How is the audience different, or how does the audience overlap?
The audience is great. The gold guys are coming, the gold bugs are coming here the most. Because we all hear we know that 80% of the world's lithium is owned directly or indirectly by China, who consumes 85% of that. We've realized that the United States and Canada has now become dependent on foreign energy. So the idea of having a domestic lithium project, be it Canada or Nevada in the United States, to feed our own domestic demand is critical, right? So that's why it's a critical element. And everybody here at this conference knows it. And we've had an incredible, this is our second day. I've ran out of brochures. I had to print more today. It's been nonstop busy for us. So they understand it, they know the importance of it, and they see that in the long term, the lithium is going to be something going to be here for the next century.
Tell us what the milestones are over the next 12 months.
Well, first, of course, will be the feasibility study, which will be completed sometime in the second quarter. Q2, Q3, we'll have our plan of operations and kickstart our EIS permitting. And by end of the year, we should be able to, our goal is to produce lithium carbonate on site. We've got Saltworks right now working with us to actually go from clay to product all on our site. So for full spectrum.
Spiro, thanks for telling us about it.
You're welcome.
My name is Michael McRae with Kitco Mining here at the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference.
Kitco Mining's special coverage of the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference is brought to you by First Mining Gold.